Thank you for joining us. I spoke to a golf writer about half an hour ago, and he said that there was a sort of sad inevitability that something like this was going to happen again for Tiger. Is that your view as well?
Well, kind of had a lot of athletes, particularly the few that have risen to the level of Tiger Woods, where it seems as if there's going to be this Shakespearean end. I don't think this is going to be the end of Tiger Woods. We don't know the extent of his injuries at this point, but there is always a feeling out there that he's going to totally implode, if not emotionally and psychologically, just due to all the stress and the pressure that he's been under since basically 4 or 5 years old. You know, we all know about the relationship with his father and the losing of his father, and then the infidelity that came about after the incident in 2009. And him just being an African-American, a man of color, the stress that he's dealt with in dominating that sport of golf that he did for 10 years, what that's brought upon. So we're all kind of have grown up watching Tiger, as he's kind of, before Barack Obama, there was Tiger Woods. So he's kind of been the leader in this role of bringing in and ushering in this era of this new American, of this person of color, of this black man succeeding. And we've all kept our eyes on him for a long time, and I'm hoping he's fine. But I don't think that this is the end, but we don't know the extent of the injuries. However, there is always this idea that something tragic could happen.
A prodigious talent, as you say, from childhood, but also the most terrible operations, back operations, spinal fusion operations, a cocktail of drugs that he's taken as well. Is he fit enough, mentally and physically, to be able to continue even before this crash?
That is the question. I would say once he bounced back and won the 2019 Masters, no one ever expected that. He came out of nowhere and won his Masters, and you know, we all had flashbacks of '97, his kid with that $1 million smile and Nike shirt. But at a certain point, the injuries and the surgeries do pile up, and now we're talking about 2 leg surgeries. That's the latest I've heard, and most golfers will say your legs are the engines to golfing. So with that being the case, you know, and considering the back surgery, it's going to be hard to see if he can make a significant comeback. So many of us want to see him break Sam Snead's record, the record of 82 wins on tournament wins, and past Jack Nicholson. I think he's at 18. He's got 3 behind Nicholson. That's going to be a little bit harder to get those majors. But it's going to be difficult, to your point, considering this last injury that he suffered today.
Yeah, well, let's hope he does recover quickly. Anthony Toole, thanks very much indeed for joining us here on BBC News.
Thank you.